Hi everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Kani. Today I am going to make easy chicken and dumplings, and what makes this easy is I'm using already made potato gnocchi. So if you don't want to fool with making your own dumplings, this is the recipe for you. It's great for a weeknight because it's that quick and easy to make. So let's just get into what you're going to need to make this recipe. I've already roasted a couple of chicken breasts here. You can use rotisserie chicken from the grocery store. I just seasoned my chicken breast with Montreal chicken seasoning and some poultry seasoning and roasted it in the oven. You're going to need some butter. You're going to need an onion, some celery, some carrots, chicken broth, of course. I have about 1.5 boxes here that I'm going to use, and then poultry seasoning, some heavy cream. You're going to need some flour to thicken up the broth, and then this is the potato gnocchi that I'm using. You can find this in the grocery aisle where the rest of the pasta is. They are actually absolutely great and do not take a lot of time to cook. So let's just get right into making this recipe. So I've cut up my celery, carrot, and onion, and now I'm going to cook that down in the melted butter. You want to cook this down for a while until they are nice and soft. Over medium heat. It takes about 10 minutes or so, but you want to watch it and make sure that they don't get caramelization on them. You just want them to be soft and cooked down. So this is how the veggies will look when they are ready and cooked down, and now I'm adding in the flour. So I'm going to cook the flour and the veggies just for a few minutes, just enough for the flour taste to cook out. So it's about a couple of minutes. And then I will add in the chicken broth. So now I'm going to add the chicken broth, and I have about 1.5 boxes of chicken broth that I'm adding. So now I'm adding the poultry seasoning. I do not measure this. I taste it once it comes to a boil, and if I need to add more, I add more. But maybe about 2 teaspoons. That's what I'll put in the description box, but you can be a judge for yourself and how you like it. And I do not add salt because the broth is salty enough. So now that it's come to a boil, I'm adding the chicken. Now I want to cook the chicken and the broth together for about 20 minutes just to develop those flavors. After the 20 minutes, I'll taste it again, and if I need to adjust any seasonings or anything like that, I will. But all you really need is poultry seasoning. That has everything you need in it, all the seasonings that you need to make this flavorful dish. So I'm going to let this cook and then move to the next step. Alright, so now I'm going to add the potato gnocchi, and this is going to literally cook for about maybe 3 minutes or so. It does not take long at all. So I'm going to stir that together and let it cook for a couple of minutes. And just look how delicious this looks. I mean, it will smell your whole house up, and everyone will want to know what you're cooking. It smelled that good. After about a couple of minutes, I'm adding in a splash of heavy cream, and I mean just a splash. That's all you need. That's enough to make the broth so rich and delicious. So after I add the heavy cream, I'm just letting it boil for another couple of minutes, and this is pretty much done. This came together in less than an hour. Chicken and dumplings in less than an hour is a win in my book. So this is the finished product. Look how creamy it is. The gnocchi just made it so creamy. This was absolutely delicious, guys. If you make it, please leave me a comment. Let me know how you liked it. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already part of my viewing family. Turn that notification bell on so you know when I post new videos. And until next time, everyone, happy cooking.